And now, the end is near, and so I face the final curtain. My friend, I'll say it clear. I'll state my case, of which I am certain. I've lived a life that's full. I've traveled each and every highway. And more, much more than this. I did it my way.
From the furthest depths of the uncharted seas in the sunken city of Red Yech, beneath the lives and minds of men lies Cthulhu. The last of the old gods, he rests in his death-like slumber, awaiting the time when he shall again rise and feast on the souls of man. Until that time when the stars are aligned and he breaks his sleeping seal, Cthulhu comes to the minds of men and answers your calls. It's time once again for Calls for Cthulhu!
Hello and welcome back to Calls for Cthulhu. I'm Cthulhu, the hostess with the mostest, the ancient great old one from way, way, way downtown, and the huge blubbery monster that you will one day call Master. Once again, you've returned to hear me take whatever stupid questions you think are worth asking and showing you how wrong you are. So, if you want to be part of the parade of idiocy that calls here every day, start dialing. Okay, I see we have a caller. Welcome, Meatbag, to Calls for Cthulhu.
Hi, Cthulhu. I'm a little embarrassed to talk about this, but here goes. I'm 14 years old. I've started noticing girls, and I feel kind of funny when they look at me. My voice keeps changing. 1 minute it's fine, then the next it's all deep and croaky. I've always had slightly bulbous eyes, but now I've started growing scales on my chest, and I've got these weird slits, almost like gills, on the side of my neck. My mom says it's perfectly normal, and that everyone goes through this phase, but Cthulhu, should I be worried? Thanks in advance.
Well, Timmy, or Barnabas, or whatever, you've reached a very special time in a young man's life. The changes your body are going through are just signs that you are growing out of your childhood and into a new phase of your life. In much the same way a caterpillar has to enter a delicate new state in order for it to finally take mastery over the sky as a beautiful butterfly, you are entering a special time which will let you dive into the wide vistas of the ocean. If you're really worried about it, I would recommend discussing this with a local authority figure. You should mention it at the local Masonic temple. Ask for Father Dagon. Or bring it up with a family member. I bet Grandpa Obed can help. Either way, you'll come through this just fine, and I'm sure we'll be hearing from you very, very soon. Good luck, and I'll well, no, I may not swallow his soul. I'm kind of fuzzy on those rules. Next caller!
Hi, Cthulhu. Long-time listener, first-time caller. I just wanted to ask, where's the freaking episode? Thank you.
What you have to understand is that I don't have the same time sense that you do. An immortal sees the world in a very different way from you mortals. I've lived long enough to see the plains grow into mountains, and to watch kingdoms rise and fall in an orgy of fire and blood. What is to me the very blink of an eye is to you aeons of rolling time and... Wait, they didn't cancel Buffy, did they? Damn!
Hello! Hi, this is Crystal and Tara from England, and we've got a question for you. Okay, well... Do you think it's more fun when people put up a fight for, like, when you're trying to eat their soul? Because I expect that would be probably, like, pretty fun to play with them for a bit before you eat them. But, or does that just annoy you? Or is it better when people willingly give you their soul? Okay, we'll get back to us on that one. Thanks, Cthulhu. Bye! Bye!
Whoa, so let me get this straight. 2 British girls just wrote to ask if I like it when they struggle with me? That's hot. Seriously, I don't know if it matters whether you try to struggle or not. I can't get within 30 feet of someone before they start going all crazy, slashing at everybody around them, screaming, gibbering, and generally struggling against anything they can find. Frankly, I'd probably be scared of anybody who didn't struggle. Thanks for calling, and I'll swallow your soul. Next caller!
Cthulhu, what are your thoughts about J.R. Bob Dobbs from the Church of the Subgenius? Are you and J.R. good friends? And did anybody shoot him?
Oh yeah, I know Bob. Even though his chaotic church of the subgenius hid his maniacal whimsy for some years, eventually he succumbed to the same fate that struck the lead character of Dallas. Yes, he was struck down in the prime of his existence by the anti-Bob, or Oboe. The anti-Bob looks exactly like the Bob except for a goatee, and the fact that while he also smokes a pipe, there is no herb in Oboe's pipe. But fear not, for it is written that when the Bob is taken down, so 10 new Bobs will spring up. This has, of course, happened many times, and so it is that the Church of the Subgenius is saved by thousands of tiny little 1950s caricatures with little pipes in their mouths. Thanks for writing, and I'll swallow your soul. Crap. Okay, Tim's telling me we need to check in with Xenu because we haven't heard from him in a while. Although for the life of me, I don't know why we bother. Alright, hail Xenu, Supreme Leader of the Galactic Confederacy. Where you at?
Hey, Cthulhu. Good to hear from you. I'm kind of on another line right now. Hold on, I'll conference us. So, yeah, Cthulhu, this is, a bunch of guys who work for me.
Hey, great to meet you. What's your name?
We are anonymous.
Huh. Well, that's not really helpful now, is it? What does your mom call you?
We are anonymous. We do not forgive. We do not...
Yeah, they do not forgive, they do not forget. I gave them that.
Do not forget. Yes, that is exactly the sort of thing we don't do.
Right.
I mean, we don't even let other people do it. If we see other people forgetting something, we stop them and say, "Hey, don't forget."
Okay.
It really pisses them off.
Yeah, so anyway, I want you guys to go forth and do my bidding. I want you to destroy their websites.
We did that.
By hitting them with so many requested... Wait, what?
We did that. We crippled their websites with our mighty computer brains. We are anonymous. We do not forgive.
Okay, well, if you're so smart, then hack into their computers and start downloading their secret documents.
We did that already.
And then put the document... What?
We released hundreds of pages of secret Scientology documentation onto the internet, where it was picked up by thousands of readers.
Well, don't let up on them. This attack is important.
We have many more steps and demonstrations prepared for execution.
Okay, then, just keep on doing my bidding.
Wow, you really showed them.
Shut up!
You think they'll be able to get along without you?
Just shut up. I'm gonna go look for some more Tom Cruise recruitment videos.
By the way, we just rejiggered the website so that you can send emails directly to us. Some people thought the old email address was, kinda stupid. Well, okay, I thought it was stupid. Hey, when I set that up, the internet was young. I was just messing around the same way everybody else was, and all the good names were taken. And you know what? Never mind. Screw it. I got a new email address now. Tim, put my new email address up there. Yeah, much better. Easier to write, too. Oh, and, I don't know if this is worth mentioning, but, well, people were asking for it, and, well, we set up an email address for Tim, too. Hey, cut that out! Yeah, Tim thinks that just because a couple of people have written him letters, now he's the star of the show, like it's Calls for Tim or something.
Calls for Tim!
Hey, I warned you, cut that out! Okay, well, anyway, we're running out of time, so let's do the rest of this in a,
Rapid fire!
Oh, hey, you're supposed to wait! You're supposed to wait until I say... Oh, I get it. Clever. You nearly got me to say rapid fire round.
Rapid fire round!
Ah! Rats! One day, I swear. Okay, today's questions are taken from a dimension 90 degrees counterclockwise from yours along the W-axis. In that dimension, everyone is nude, which is a shame because they're all butt ugly. Let's go.
What kind of car would you drive?
You know one of those huge things they use to move the space shuttle around? Yeah, I'd totally pimp that baby out.
How many licks does it take to get to the center of a Tootsie Roll soul?
Let's find out. 1, 2, 3. 3.
If you're a non-Euclidean, are you hyperbolic, elliptic, or otherwise?
Pass!
In your non-Euclidean existence, how many degrees are there in a triangle?
All of them.
What's your favorite color?
Space.
Do you believe in life after death?
I believe in sleep after death.
How many angels can dance on the head of a pin?
Angels don't dance.
Do bad Catholics really go straight to hell?
Not if I get there first.
Are cats really evil?
Cats are beyond good and evil. They live according to their own code. Okay, well that's all the time we've got for this episode. If you've got questions for me, you can send them to bigc@callsforcthulhu.com. And if you record a video or audio file and attach it to your email, I may play it in the show. Thanks for tuning in.
So be sure to come back next week when Cthulhu will
swallow your soul!